Underground Apples. Hello, friends, family, and fiends of Undergroundopolis. If you enjoy this show, please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't, in case you didn't notice, we're kind of going to a YouTube-only format because Spotify has irritated me for the last time with this show, and maybe TikTok too. TikTok's getting a lot of responses for the show, but we'll see. I'm just playing it by ear because it's my show and I can do that. But I am not going to ramble on too much because my guests tonight have some really cool stuff to tell you about, and I don't want to hold them up any longer. We've been talking before we started recording. Man, these guys are the real deal. Let's get it on here. Tell us who you are, where you're from.
What's happening? I'll start. American Jetset, Jeff. I'm on the drums.
Hey, I'm Ian. I am a singer and guitar player for the band, and I live out here in Washington, D.C. I don't know. You guys are out there in Louisville, right?
Louisville.
I am. Right.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm Skins, guitar player, Baltimore, Maryland.
And currently in where?
Yeah.
I'm in Key West.
Oh man. Rub it in. We like that shit.
You on the roof? You on the roof?
I'm on the roof deck right now. Yeah. Gonna head over to the festival here in a few minutes.
Rock Island Festival.
There it is.
Well,
awesome.
I truly appreciate the fact that you're talking to me instead of at that festival, because I wouldn't be here if I were you. I'd be like, fuck that guy.
At some point, you will say that.
Well,
yeah.
Hey, if you got a jet set, see what I did there?
There you go.
Got a jet set out of here.
With
I totally get it.
With Skins, every day is like a fucking festival. So
yeah.
Taking out a couple minutes to hang out with you is awesome.
Yep.
What do you want to tell me about? Let's talk about Fiestarter, the new single. Tell me all about it.
Oh man, well, we started writing that song. I mean, I want to say it was like 6 months ago, even, and it was just some riff we were playing around with and practiced forever. And finally, I just ended up demoing the song, and I convinced these guys to get back in the studio and record a couple, which included another song called "Hell's Out to Get You." And then we also recorded a Christmas song called "Black Hole for Christmas."
Yes.
And that's it, man. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to play it live yet, not even once.
Really?
Yeah, we were playing our last couple of shows of the year right after the song came out, and just never had enough time to really get it down in rehearsal. But we're looking forward to playing it here in the next couple of months when we get back out on the road.
Do you have 2 Christmas album EPs? Is there 2 of them?
No, it's just this one. What we did was we released Fiestarter as a single, Hell's Out to Get You as a single, and Black Hole for Christmas as a single. Then we threw them all on a CD and then included all the singles we've ever put out that were never on a CD and made it like an album, that you could get, a physical copy of. But as far as like streaming and everything, they're all just, on there as digital singles. But yeah, it was just that we've only done the one Christmas thing. It went pretty well. Maybe it'll happen again. I don't know. But yeah, we got a great response to the Christmas song. That was really
cool.
Yeah. I think more people should maybe follow suit there, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You're the third artist I've met that's made Christmas songs.
Yeah.
And, it's like, why aren't people doing that more? Besides myself, I've made one too. It wasn't really a Christmas song. It was a Krampus song.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, we just wanted to do something that was like rock and roll. We didn't really want to do like a Christmas song. It was more like, just trying to do something irreverent and fun versus trying to, I don't know, do a cover or something that 4,000 people have done before. So.
Right.
Yeah. So, what's really cool about all that is right when those singles came out, we played 2 nights at the Whiskey A Go Go. December 30th and December 31st, we played with LA
Guns
and LA
That's
Guns
That's on the question list.
And Faster Pussycat. But we were able to record those shows, and so we're putting out a live album later this year. There's a record label. They mostly do punk rock, and they only do live music, and they only do vinyl. So they approached us and was like, "Hey, you got to record one of your shows and give it to us. We want to put that out." But so that probably won't be, even though it's being produced, it probably won't come out till the end of the year. But that was a lot of fun. We were able to do that at those shows, is get them recorded, and we got some good live footage and stuff. So hopefully while we're getting ready to record the new record, we'll be able to start putting some of that stuff out, which will be really cool.
Well, let me get off topic just a little bit. Please tell me Tommy Down was a cool guy.
He's the nicest dude. I actually didn't see him when we played with him this time. I didn't get to talk to him, but we played with him a few years ago, and it was I think we played, it was Faster Pussycat, Bang Tango, and us.
Yeah.
And,
Bang Tango.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of funny because I was standing there it was me and Joe and Timmy, and we were all talking, and I realized all of us don't drink. It was like the least rock and roll thing of all time. 3 lead singers that don't drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who all at one point very much did drink.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Super cool dude, though.
Yeah.
I want to hear about that show, man. Tell me about the New Year's Eve with the LA Guns and Faster. Tell me about it, man. I know it's got to be great.
I'll tell you something. So when we took both of those shows, we were offered, and it was awesome. And although I really was looking forward to the Faster Pussycat show, of course, you're really looking forward to that New Year's Eve. You know, it's LA Guns, New Year's Eve. We were going on right before them, perfect setup. But I got to tell you, and all the years in this business, New Year's Eve is a weird night.
Yes.
It's a weird night because you got all these people that are expecting something besides what they're getting, and they can't tell you what it is. So we go in there, Faster Pussycat show, Foxy Rocks from the Sunset Strip was on the bill, and us, and it was out of control. I mean, there was there was biker gangs there, that were there for the show. It was badass, packed to the walls. Everybody partied their faces off. And then
that was a fun show.
LA Guns, great show. Everything about it was great. The crowd, they were all happy and they were into it, but it's a different feel. It's like everybody thinks that just because it's New Year's Eve, something's going to happen. What's going to happen? And they got a killer show. They were amazing, but I'll tell you, the fans at that Faster Pussycat show on New Year's Eve was out of control. It was fantastic. Both shows were great and sold out, but my favorite was the Faster show.
Yeah. I had a blast with the Faster show. I had fun at the LA Gun show, but the Faster show just had this crazy energy going on.
Yeah,
Who would have thought that was New Year's Eve?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because it wasn't, it had that energy. And didn't they bring out a bunch of people on stage and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, LA Guns kicked ass. They went out there and played a great set, but it wasn't anything different from a regular kick-ass LA Gun show. Faster and Foxy Rocks, I mean, they all just put on phenomenal shows. So it was great.
Well, there's a funny thing, with all the bands that we played with over the last 5 years, you start to really kind of feel like where a crowd is with a particular band. And even though LA Guns and Faster were both out at the same time, there's something different about their audiences. On the LA Gun side, it tends to be more of a nostalgia crowd. People are there to see them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's they're only there to see. But for some reason, Faster's picked up tons of new fans since they were big along the way because they've been doing so many different things since then. Yeah. And it's more of an energetic vibe. People that want to just see music.
The age more diverse. Everything about
exactly.
Faster's crowd is more diverse. Every part about it. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for humoring me with that.
That's why we go out there, man. We love it.
I was telling you before the show started. I mean, when we look back, we were like, we played in LA more times than we played any other city, and we're from DC. And I think DC and Baltimore, we played 3 shows last year.
Yeah.
We joke about reading, starting to call the band an LA band.
I thought you all were.
Yeah,
Well, that's
Yeah.
primarily where our fans are. I mean, that's seriously,
yeah,
you know.
where the fans are. It's where we play all of our shows.
yeah. We're there a lot.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we are
Yeah.
coming back to the whiskey. June 8th, 2024. DeMalls and Pretty Boy Floyd, American Jetset.
Yeah.
And on a Saturday night, the whiskey in the summertime. Man, it can't get any better than that. That's going to be fantastic.
And we've been waiting for this show because this show was scheduled going back to when COVID hit. And it got rescheduled 2 or 3 times and canceled and canceled and canceled. And so finally we were able to kind of work this all out. In fact, the management from DeMalls got in touch with me and was like, hey, we're setting this up, check in with the whiskey, see what they say. And so we just jumped on it and
because we play with
out there.
We played with DeMalls last summer and that was fun. That was their first show back in they only play 2 times a year now or something. So that was their big comeback to the whiskey. So that went great. They're coming back this summer, and I think it's going to that's 3 bands that all do well there. I think it's going to be great. If you're out in LA in June, that's a show you're definitely going to want to be at for sure.
I wish, man. I want the vinyl that you're coming up, by the way. I'm a vinyl guy. I'm a cassette guy too. I still have a ton of cassettes.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Our last full-length record, Cat's Got Your Tongue. We have vinyl, we have cassettes. We even have American Jetset pencils that you can wind up the cassette with. Hit me up. Send me your address. I'll send you the stuff.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
So the cassette is my favorite thing that we've ever done, by the way.
So Ian works hard on the artwork, and he made it. He made the cassette. This is it right here. He made it. Oh, it's not going to be.
Yeah.
He made it look like it came out in 1989.
Yes. Yeah. I can see it.
It looks just like it. It's got the silver, the whole thing there.
We literally that record. We kind of always tribute something when we're doing a record, and that is very much a Rat album cover. Yeah. And the whole idea was to basically make it look like it was an Atlantic Records release. It was pretty fun to do that.
Yeah. Even the vinyl, the label in the middle, it all looks like it would have come out on Atlantic in 88 or something.
You do the art yourself?
I do, yeah.
That is awesome, man. That is that's incredible. That's be one of my questions. Who did the badass art? I always try to bring that up, give somebody a shout out.
Thank you.
And we're starting to get kind of close here.
All right.
You're going back in the studio.
In April, yep.
That's right.
In fact, anybody listening, nobody really knows this yet, but we're about to launch an Indiegogo campaign that we really want to bring our fans into this next record. And so there's a ton of perks and cool stuff. If you want to help support the mission and get this record out, people can follow our Facebook or follow our website. And the campaign will be launching on February 1st. And any contribution to the campaign, get your name in the liner notes of the record, get your liner notes on the vinyl, on everything that's in print. And there's a variety of other things you can get to with all the perks. So definitely check that out in the next couple of weeks.
We're having a really exclusive listening party and live concert on the water outside of Baltimore that you can buy into and still get all the records and everything. It's going to be super. Actually, by the time this airs, the campaign will be live. So go to our Facebook page and check it out on Indiegogo. It's going to be awesome. This is the first time we've done a crowdfunding thing, and I think it's gonna go great because this next record we're going crazy. We're getting everything. We're getting the vinyl again. We're doing everything. It's the demos are great. We're excited to get it rolling. I think if we only got a minute, you want to announce a couple of the shows? We're doing the M3 pre-party, the M pre-party, Midnight Devils, Scarlet Rocks. Who else is playing that thing?
Oh man, there's a
Ratchet Dolls.
Ratchet Dolls, yeah. Rat Rod.
So
Absolutely.
that's going to be awesome. That's in Baltimore, in Columbia, Maryland, the night before M3 Festival, which I think is May 3rd. A week after that, May 11th, I think, we're playing right outside of Baltimore with Trickster at Morseburger and Tally Ho Theater in Virginia, the 69 Eyes.
On April 11th.
April 11th. Yeah. some great
I
shows.
just-
We got. Hopefully, we'll have Fiestarter ready to premiere at
Sure.
the 69 Eye show. That's going to be our first show back in action. So, boy, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I just bumped into Steve Brown last night, and
Trickster. Yep.
I was looking forward to that show.
I've seen them.
Right on, man.
And I just want to shout out one real quick. And Midnight Devils, if you're watching or listening to this, when you came to Louisville, I freaking had COVID. So please come back.
Oh, man.
Oh man. And and because Skins over here is in Key West, we all just got to witness a natural sunset in the
We
Florida
did.
as
Yeah.
we
I was noticing that too, man.
This is a
It's getting
15-minute
dark.
show, and that sucker was going down the whole time.
It was going down. Now the party starts.
Right.
That is all our time we have for now. Thank you for listening to Undergroundopolis. Remember, we do this every Wednesday night, bringing you new and exciting artists every week. Be sure to hit up their websites and social media and stream or download their music. If you like this show, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, any streaming platform, and leave us a review as well. I'm your host, Rob Lyon, signing off.